Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. Alright, let's see if we can do some weird, crazy lightning evolution stuff here. I've got an evolve and devolve. That's gotta be pretty nasty stuff. I mean, you wouldn't want your entire deck to be full of those, but they can do a lot of, like, they can create a large swing in what's on the board. I've got a lot of lightning bolts and stuff to otherwise swing the amount of stuff on the board. I just have to have enough meat to go along with all the lightning.
Troll versus Rexa.
Golden Hunter, I'm sure that's a good sign.
Let the hunt begin for Doomhammer.
This is crap starting hand. I don't think I want Evolve starting hand as good as it is. I don't even really want Flame Tongue Totem. If I pitch that, I might get stuff that's more expensive and worse. You can Flame Tongue Totem the totems. Or the Tide Hunter, that works. Eyes malfunctioning. Don't know why. Fire Elemental. For a second I thought he was a different Elemental. The 4-cost guy with the who gets plus 1d4 attack when you play him. I would have preferred, because he's a 4-drop, but this guy's not going to be playable for quite a while, as awesome as he may be. We're going to whip out the Tide Hunter. I never did get a weapon for the Bloodsail Raider. I think I turned down that one weapon I had an option for. But, while this is vulnerable to 1 damage crud, Hunter's not as likely to do that, whereas there's a chance I could drop a Flame Tongue Totem and, like, deliver some serious beats. Or everything can get... Well, I've got to find out, so... Explosive Trap. No Bear Trap. I wish I'd attacked in the opposite order then. Oh well. You know what? That's fine. I'm not going to Flame Tongue yet. I'm going to drop her. I'd better do this. Hunter's not too likely to heal. I don't know what I'm worried about exactly. It's probably a dumb move to waste that, just in case. No, Unleash Hound. I get hounded less. Still unfortunate, but not the end of the world, I guess. There would have been one more hound. It's not like it would have worked out better for me. Not killing her, interesting. I think it's going to work out for you. I don't think I can do anything good with that, so... Fine.
Join or die.
Do I play double guys, or do I start with the totems? I think I'm going to start with the totems. May not be the right move. A healing totem out there doesn't hurt. Now, that's really less good than having another 2-3 out there, by far. But, I don't know. Yeah. Piggy there's fine. Stuff. I'm going to play the Flame Tongue and just do all the trades. It's unfortunate that the healing totem won't survive killing the thing that I need to kill, but I need to kill it. So maybe I'll get it back. Healing totem or taunt totem would be great. Yeah, that's fine. Now you're out of pig range. I'm sure something else horrible will happen to me, but worth a shot.
Magic detected.
Okay, that's a pretty big dude, but if you can't take out my Flame Tongue Totem, then I can actually dispense with it in some fashion. In fact, I could kill him with my Healing Totem. Then I wouldn't have a Healing Totem, but that seems pretty good if I just use this guy to do that damage. probably shouldn't focus on killing the pig, but there's a lot more my opponent can do when he has a living pig that can attack. There are ways he could buff it and stuff.
I just need a volunteer.
That's a little scary.
What? They fell off a truck.
Okay, that's efficient, but it doesn't help him. So, alright. Now, every fin is awesome. Would be way too overcosted right now, but it would give me a 2/5 flame tongue totem, among other things. It's 2 plus 2. It's just, if I save it, I'm not sure it's going to work out that much better. It would be much better if I played it after these guys. Okay, let's see what totem I whip out. Taunt totem, pretty decent. I think I'm going to sacrifice her to get rid of the other thing with an attack. I'm going to regret leaving that other guy alive, but I want to do a bunch of damage. I keep going for board control. You know what, let's keep going for board control. I don't want anything crazy happening with those things. Get an army out there.
Ready, sir.
I realize I could have got slightly more army if I did him plus this, but we're going to do that. Unless my opponent has a board wipe somehow with Hunter. Next turn, every fin is awesome, and just, like, apocalypse him.
Bring out your dead.
Okay. You got the buff? That is not the guy you wanted to get the buff, I don't think. Yeah, wow, am I not impressed by your army of death. No! That does reduce my damage a bunch, especially considering I was going to do this. That is actually annoying. I've probably had lethal before. Now I have 2 plus 8, 10, 14 plus 6, 20 damage if I do that right now. I think I should just do it. My opponent has very few cards, he'll probably surrender, and how is my situation worsened by, like, apocalypsing him? You know what? I'm gonna kill this guy.
If you insist.
Can't grow anymore. Leaves me with a gigantic army of doom. And I have the cards in my hand to replace it. My opponent doesn't. Whatever.
Or not.
Okay. Yeah, you're pretty dead. I was gonna kill the bear with the 4/1 because there's a 1 in 4 chance the crackle would fail to kill it. Although I might have made a spell. If I was thinking, I'd make the spell damage totem first and see, because if I could crackle that, then I'd be able to kill myself bear alive. It doesn't matter though, because he was pretty doomed. All right. Next. All those lightning bolts are pretty good. I didn't get any lightning bolts that game. I just did that with regular stuff. I don't know. Weird. Mostly, you know what, it took him forever to kill my Flame Tongue Totem. That's what the problem was. Flame Tongue Totem allowed me to maintain army advantage forever. I took my time. I didn't worry about dealing damage to him when I could exterminate his forces. Sometimes it was efficient for me, sometimes it wasn't, but I just ran him out of cards.
Troll versus
Because of
Gul'dan.
the efficiency of kills I was getting out of the Flame Tongue Totem.
Shall be mine for
Ability.
Doomhammer.
Durability. Okay, too expensive, too expensive, too expensive. Brewmaster's borderline, but he's not, like, good enough to be worth keeping in the starting hand. Out of good reason. Now we've got some flexibility here. I also got my Fire Elemental that game. He's super powerful. Like, he's efficiency like crazy. You gonna do anything anytime this year? No, you're not. Okay. Coin out a 2-cost minion, coin out another 2-cost minion, and play 3. I mean, it's kind of a waste of a coin, but because I won't be able to lightning bolt. But I think I'm still better off doing it. The logic for playing this over that is if I play this, it probably tells my opponent I have no weapon in my hand, which really is unlikely to have any impact on anything ever. But why not? So if this was a healing totem, it would be awesome. If it was a taunt totem, it would be fine. If it was one of the other totems, probably not as good as just playing her. That's a crappy... The odds suck. Let's just do this. Maybe I should kill the thing that's out there. This guy is really good. Logo Sniper. I think it's very good. I think it's what the Rifleman always wished he was. Do more damage to yourself.
Why do you call
Voidwalker, that's not helpful. If I had to Lightning Bolt that would be sad. I get a Totem and a Lightning Bolt. It's kind of expensive. Next turn I can do him despite the mana locked by Lightning Bolt. I could do him now, but then I'm not getting through that. It's kind of... Should I care about Lightning Bolting? There's much better things to Lightning Bolt. No, let's just do this. I sometimes get sort of like locked on, like I can kill it, but there's no way it's worth it.
Drink the power.
That's no good. I'm gonna kill my 1/1, because otherwise I get to control how your guy dies. Makes sense. Okay, so now I guess we're gonna Totem and Lightning Bolt that thing. Not a lot of other reasonable options. Taunt Totem, not as useful right now, but whatever. I didn't really need the spell damage totem that turn. The healing totem would have been nice, because I'd like to get her back up to full, but whatever. Probably going to get Hellfires. Ooh, he's bigger. Of course, I can't play... I wasn't going to be able to play him anyway. I can't do this and Hex. So I could either trade her and a Lightning Bolt, or I could Hex that. Something worse could come out. I think I'm actually better off using the Hex. Or no, I mean using the Lightning Bolt. Even though it could be doing more damage. Board control. Lightning bolts let me keep board control. Now I can't play him next turn because I lightning bolted, but I can play this, and he gets me another card. Which is probably good. Uh-oh, am I getting tentacles? Yeah. That's right, I made tentacles not just a verb, but a past tense verb. Oh my god, I so want to devolve these guys. It means not playing him, but it would get rid of his Death Rattle and his annoying ability. I have to do that because it's so annoying. I mean, there might be better stuff later, but alternative 3 guys. Actually, he could get bigger for all I know, but then he won't have the Death Rattle, and he will almost certainly get worse. Or will he? Okay, well, what's the alternative? If I play this, I have to like trade him to kill that guy, and I'm not being as aggro. No, let's devolve them, because it's fun. Should probably be saved. What the? That was terrible. That was a pretty bad devolve. Like, bad enough that I might have to sacrifice my army to take out what's-his-butt. Okay, Healing Totem will keep this. That is so bad that I have to get rid of him. He's a freaking monster. Whatever demon my opponent wanted to play, if he did have one, which he might not have, he probably could just play him anyway. So that totally sucked. It was garbage. Okay. This is late enough in the game that it might be useful soon. But let's see. He can blow something up, but then there'll still be 5/4 guy out there, which is actually kind of unpleasant. If I play him, I don't do that much. I've got a lot of powerful stuff here. It's not going to work out right. I do have the Taunt Totem, so maybe that'll hold up. If I blow him, this guy takes my entire turn. If I don't kill the 3/3 with that, though, if this guy doesn't give me something that kills the 3/3, then what am I even doing? I don't know. See, he just gets killed. Damn it. I don't like this turn.
I wonder.
This is gonna be annoying when my opponent does something to do 1 extra damage to the taunt totem and kill it. Yeah, not happy with the situation. That devolve was crap. I really should have waited. Yeah, he did the extra damage he needed to. So, devolving him would probably make him better. Guys are not worth hexing. Give me something good. Get another lightning bolt. It's not really what I need right now. No, I think we're gonna take... This is too many... This would be too many things that are dependent on my minions being alive. We're gonna take Zaro, because he will give me some card advantage eventually. And we're gonna play the Violet Illusionist, because I don't actually need her power for anything. Hope my opponent doesn't have a Hellfire, which would kick my ass right now, because it would kill my entire army, and he'd hit me for 9 plus the 3 from the Hellfire, and he'd have neutralized the situation and have total board control. So he's not Hellfiring yet, but that gave him... Wow! That's terrible too! Awesome! That was terribly bad. Do I see what I get from him? Do I hex a 6/6 with no abilities? Probably. He could give me a 2 damage bolt. Crackle will almost certainly kill one of those guys, but not really certainly. You can see what totem I get, but there's only one of my cards that can
So many wonderful
plus 3 attack. I can give this plus 3 attack, which is not bad, but it's not what I need right now. Let's see if I can blow this up. Yes, barely. I have to roll a 2 on that d4. Save myself a lot of damage if I hex him, but is it worth it? Just get more cards, because my cards right now aren't helping as much. Make it a totem, it probably won't help much. Yeah. Nope, this is not going well at all. I wanted to use that devolve too much. I should have not worried as much about whatever demon he had. If it was a good one, I could try and devolve it. If he even had a demon to come out from 3/4 guy. Like, with 3/4 guy out there, it seemed like a good devolve to me. It was tempting because he has a death rattle that I could get rid of. But because he's small for the casting cost, it was unlikely to actually be smart. Oh, that's a bad one. Okay, see, well, this is when we have to play the Ancestral Knowledge. It's not worthless. Have a lot of mana locked for next turn. This would come out and just kill the taunt, which is not actually what I need right now. Let's just lock all my mana for next turn, I guess. Not spell damage, so we'll kill this dude. It looks like I equalized the cards with Zaro there, but they are kind of, like, this is a weak-ass card. It's actually not bad, but... yeah. And my guy. Interesting. Tidehunter, not terrible. I can get him up to 5 attack, and then stealth him. That would cost me 4 mana, so I can still do this and get myself a little taunt. Actually, why stealth him? I can just use him to kill one of the bigger guys. No, I can't, because he would have to go through that. We're going to do this anyway. Let's maybe save these. Being cheaper, but my guys aren't going to live long enough for that. Taunt to him? Hey, I don't know. I don't even know if that was the best totem, but that's the one that it would definitely be useful to reduce the amount of stuff my opponent can kill. Maybe, hopefully. Hellfire would still be pretty bad for me. Go tink, tink, because my taunts do trade one of his 4/4s on my 7/6. Or actually, no, just 3/2 guy on 7/6 would do it. You're doing it in such a way that you lose him. That's interesting. That suggests you're going to hit him and then Hellfire. Or Demon Fire. Abyssal Enforcer! Yeah, still terrible. That guy's so strong. Not helping my mission.
Dance with me.
Do I stealth a guy? Even with the +3, she's not going to be big enough to kill him. God damn it. Is there any value to stealthing her? I don't think so. But I'm gonna die soon anyway. Whatever, we're gonna cast it. I'm pretty toast though. If my opponent can do a whole 3 damage, I'm dead. Ah, look, I'm dead. That thing and the Abyssal are both incredibly, incredibly good. The Abyssal being common is like crazy. Alright, well, we've got a loss now. That was gonna happen eventually. Yeah. Kind of annoying, but kind of made me withhold that devolve, though. I haven't cast devolve enough times. I was like, ooh, I get to devolve things. No, it was a bad idea. That was the beginning of my downfall, so we'll have to be a little bit more judicious with our devolution powers next time. If you enjoyed this, please click the like button, or on your touchscreen, please lick the like button. Warning, licking the touchscreen is not recommended. And check out Tales from My D&D Campaign on youtube.com/Demonac.